Hi children, this is Surendra. You know very well I am a maths teacher for you, and already in the last three videos I covered the chapter polynomials and factorization, chapter 2, and in the previous video, that is third video, I started the exercise 2.1. I covered only the first question, isn't it? About the degree, what is the degree of the polynomials, I covered in that particular class. See, before going to the subject, I want to instruct you. I hope all are fine. You should stay at home. You should not come out from home, because you know very well what is the situation is going on outside, isn't it? See, very hard situation. Unnecessarily should not go out. You should obey your parents' words. You should stay at home. Should pray to God to survive all the world. Please take all of you. Take positively. Don't get any feel like shy. Please, the situation is very hard. See, please should stay at home. Should good and should stay at home. Okay. Thank you very much. And come to the subject. This is I am going to continue this exercise 2.1. The second question I want to write on the board. See, I hope all you gone through the textbook. See, I given instruction to all to check the textbook carefully. See, we are only main important questions and exercises and do these, try these sums and exercise questions I am covering. Remaining things I have to go through. Starting of the chapter to end of the chapter. If you go through, you can understand everything. Okay, ma? Listen. So the second question I am going to write on the board. Please check carefully. Which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not? And the continuation of the question is give reasons for your answer. Again, I am repeating the question. Which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not? Give reasons for your answer. Here, some students they done wrong in my experience. When I observe this question answers in the homework part, so many have done some mistakes, because only one reason is they not read the question properly. While where they done the mistake is which of the following expressions are polynomials. In general, we are going to check what only the power of the variable of the terms. See, all the terms powers are non-negative integers, then very easily we can identify the given ones are polynomials or not. See, some are checking like that, but they mentioned very clearly polynomials in one variable only. In the particular question, if they are given more than one variables, sometimes x, only x, there is no problem. They are giving combination of x and y and x, y, z or any alphabet in English. If they are given, you should check carefully. Understood? Now, here what I want to say, okay, and they are asking which are not and give reasons for your answer also. Now come to the first question without wasting the time. The first one is 3x squared minus 2x plus 5. The first question is 3x squared minus 2x plus 5. See, what is the main thing is polynomials in one variable. This is main important. Why I am stressing this point is so many students done the mistake in this particular. That is the reason why I am giving stress on this particular point. 3x squared minus 2x plus 5. In this model, you should check first of all. See, what is variable? In this particular, where is the variable? In all the terms. Where are the variables here? This is x, it's constant. Only one type of variable in this, not in multiple. See here, this is only one variable. We can accept this is the polynomial now. Now you can check the where polynomial or not. See how to check? I said we done already in the previous try these sums. Now here 3x square degree is what? 2 and this is 1. 1, this is 0. All are non-negative integers only. That is the reason why is a polynomial. Is a polynomial because all powers of the terms are non-negative integral, non-negative integers, So this is the reason I am giving. So what I mentioned here, first of all in one variable, that is x, and we are going to check each and every term degree. The degree of this one is 2 and degree is 1, degree is 0. In all non-negative integers only. That is the reason why it's a polynomial. See, next questions I don't want to write all the information on the board, just you have to listen only my words. The next question is x square plus root 2. Okay, is it a one variable polynomial or not? First of all, is there one variable or not? Yes, this x is constant. Now it's a one variable, but check the degree of the each and every term. If the degree is 2 and it is degree is 0, now it is the non-negative only. That's what is a polynomial, because it has non-negative integer, non-negative power of non-negative integers of powers. Okay, so just briefly I am writing on the board, but as I the first one you can write it. The third one is, the next question is p square minus 3p plus q. See, some students, when I explained the previous experience, some students they got a doubt. Well, why they got a doubt is here p, q, two different symbols are there, letters are there in English also. Now p is one letter and q is another type of letter. Those are variables only. That's what here it won't consider as a constant. Okay, it won't. Okay, the third one is p square minus 3p plus q. If you observe what are the variables, if you check p and q are two variables. P and q are two variables. Now that's what is a polynomial or not? No need to check now, because they are asking polynomial in one variable or not. Okay, now here this is not having only one variable. That's what is not a polynomial. See, actually it's a polynomial in two variables, but it's not a polynomial in one variable. Because why? It has two variables. Those are p and q. See, I hope you understood. Actually, if you consider two variables, is it a polynomial or not? Yes, it is a polynomial. If you consider two variables in a polynomial, then it is a polynomial, but it's not a polynomial in one variable now. The next one is fourth one in this particular model. What is that? Y plus 2 by y. Y plus 2 by y. First of all, check variables there are not. Only one variable, that is y. But it is how to express in another y plus 2 into y power minus 1. 1 by y value. I power minus 1. Now, if you observe, this is okay. This is not because the power of the variable here negative integer. That's what is not a polynomial, because it has negative integer. It has negative power, negative integer power. Okay, just briefly I am writing, you can understand. While you are writing, you can write full information. Okay, y plus 2 by y is not a polynomial, because 2 into y power minus 1, it has the negative power. Understood? Negative power we can't consider. Every power should be non-negative integer. Understood? Okay, come to the next one. I am running. I want to continue the next wrong in this particular question. Still some questions are there. The next question in this model, fifth one, 5 into root x plus x into root 5. 5 into root x plus x into root 5 is a polynomial or not, first of all. It has one variable, that is x. There is no problem with one variable. But we have to check the power of the variables here. 5 into root x. 5 into root x, actually what is the meaning? I want to simplify. 5 into x power 1 by 2 plus root 5 into x. See, there is no problem with this. There is no problem with this. But come to this problem, the power of the variable. What is the power of variable here? Of. Of is an integer. No, of is not an integer. Of is not an integer, first of all. That's what. It is not a polynomial. Not a polynomial because it has the power of the variable, the power of the variable is not an integer. First of all, it is not an integer. Okay, that is a reason. Okay, next, last one in this model, sixth one, x power 100 plus y power 100. X power 100 plus y power 100. You can understand very easily. See here, one variable x, another variable y. It is a polynomial or not secondary. If you check clearly, it has two variables. That's why it is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial in one variable. In one variable because it has two variables. It has two variables. See, very clearly we can identify in the given polynomial, a given expression x and y are two variables. That is the reason why it's not a polynomial in one variable. If they are not mentioned in one variable, this question answer is correct or not? Yes, it's a polynomial first of all because it has a positive power only, positive integer. It is a polynomial in two variables, but in one variable it's not a polynomial in one variable. Okay, I hope you got a clarity. Say I want to continue the next question in this exercise. Third question. Shall I run? Okay. Say I hope you are following by seeing the textbook also. Huh? Yes, you should follow. You should keep with you the textbook also. You can follow easily. Okay. Anyway, I am writing a question also on the board. You can also follow. Write the coefficient. Write coefficient of x cube. Coefficient of x cube in each of the following. In each of the following. Write the coefficient of x cube in each of the following. See here, I want to take the questions now. In this particular, around 8 questions will be 8 Romans. Okay, one by one we are going to complete. Listen carefully. The first one, x cube plus x plus 1. In this one, see what they are asking, coefficient of x cube. Already we done this model in the do this sum, right? Coefficient of x square at the time we done, but here x cube, coefficient of x cube. This is mainly important. See, where is the x cube term? This is the x cube term. What is the quotient? Quotient, nothing is there in the sense. The fact is always 1 here. That's what the quotient of x cube is 1. Yes, 1. Okay, I hope very easy. Direct answers. You can write the next question. 2 minus x cube plus x square. Now quotient of, can you say the answer? Quotient of x cube is what? See here 2. X cube, tell me how to identify. This is x cube. Now, where is the sign here? Minus sign is there. Minus and nothing is there means it's a minus 1. See, I said in the explanation when I'm explaining about the do these sums, the sign must be checked, because if you forgotten to check the sign, you may do the mistake for this question. You can't do the mistake in this particular when they are given positive. You always writing in the positive manner. But in this particular negative, whenever we are having x cube term has a negative quotient, you should check carefully. Okay, next question, third one. The third one is root 2 x cube plus 5. Root 2 x cube plus 5. What is the quotient? Is the respond yourself. You can confident about the sums. When you are when the teacher is explaining on the board, you can try to say the answer yourself. Root 2 into x cube plus 5. Where we have the x cube term, we have to check. And what is the quotient? Root 2. Quotient of x cube is root 2 plus root 2 only. Next, fourth one. Fourth one is 2x cube plus 5. 2x cube plus 5. So what is the quotient of x cube? What is the quotient of x cube? Can you answer this? Yes, very simple. This is 2. See, very easiest model to get the answers. Because when we have x cube term, the term quotient is what? Which symbol have to consider? The next one, fifth one. Fifth one is pi by 2 x cube plus x. See here, x cube term where we have, this is the x cube term and this is the quotient. Now, quotient of x cube is pi by 2. Quotient of x cube is pi by 2. Very good. The next, sixth. Still 3 more questions in this model. Minus 2 by 3 x cube. Minus 2 by 3 x cube. See, it has only one term. There is no confusion at all to check the x cube term. Only one term, that is also x cube term. So, what is the quotient? Yes, this is the quotient. What is the quotient of this? Quotient of x cube is, what is this? Minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3. Very good. Next, still 2 more questions in this model. Seventh one. 2x square plus 5. 2x square plus 5. See, check carefully. Here, so many students can do the mistake because, sir, the given question is wrong. They may feel, sir, the given question is wrong because there is no x cube term. No. Whenever we are not having any x cube term, what you have to do? You have to add with 0 into x cube plus 2x square plus 5. Why I am writing particularly 0 into x cube in the sense, if any required particular term is missing in the given one, you should consider x cube term we want, but without changing the given polynomial, I am writing with 0 into x cube. 0 into x cube how much? X cube. No, x cube not 0 multiplied by anything is always 0. The value will not be changed. But here, what is the quotient of this? 0. That's what quotient of x cube in this is 0. I hope you understood. When they are asking particular term or x cube or x square, whatever it is, that term is missing in the given polynomial, not printing mistake, not a wrong question. Some students asked me in the experience, that's why I am raising this doubt. See here, when the required term is missing, then you have to consider 0 into something. 0 into that particular. Now the last question in this model, the 4. 4 only the value given. 4. Only 4 given. What is the can you consider the quotient of x cube? Consider as like this 0 into x cube plus 4. Now this quotient of x cube is what? Same as like the previous one. It is 0 only. Understood? Okay, this is the model. About third question in the exercise 2.1. So what is the model? Write the quotient of x cube in each of the following. They are given 8 different questions, and very easily we selected the x cube term, and which has the positive one. Here quotient is -1. It is root 2. It is 2, and pi by 2 is minus 2 by 3. This one x cube term not there presented. That's why we written as a 0 and x cube. That's why 0 we can consider as quotient of x cube term. This also x cube not there, and we have to consider 0 and x cube. That's what the quotient of x cube is also 0. Next, I want to continue the next model. The fourth question. I hope all are following. See, when you are not understand this video, you can check again to understand, right? Here, the next question is the next model in this exercise, fourth one. Classify the following. Classify the following as linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomials. See here, polynomials. Just type shortcut. Okay, classify the following as linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomials. See, before going to this model, I given clarity the types of polynomials. These types are what according to I given two different classification. What is according to the number of terms and according to the degree of the given polynomial. These types are comes under degree of terms. Yes, very good. It is according to the degree types of polynomials: linear, quadratic, cubic, and one more also explained. What is it? Biquadratic or quartic explained. Now here I am going to complete this model. The first question in this model: 5x square plus x minus 7. 5x square plus x minus 7. Now these three types are according to the degree of the polynomial. See how to identify which is one it is. The first one is the degree is what? In this one, degree of this degree is what? 2, 1, 0. Is the degree is 2. Now, see what is the type of this? Degree 2 means as quadratic. See, quadratic, what is the definition of quadratic polynomial? Can you say that? What is the definition of a quadratic polynomial? How you can say that? Yes. What is that? The degree of the polynomial is 2 is called quadratic. Again I am repeating. The degree of the polynomial is 2 is called quadratic polynomial. Now here this is quadratic. See, first of all, linear is what? Okay, before going to the next question, linear is what? If the degree of the polynomial is 1 is called linear. Degree of the polynomial is 2 is called quadratic. Degree of the polynomial is 3 is cubic. Now I hope you got a clarity to get the answers for the next coming questions. That is x minus x cube. See what is the degree? I am writing here. The whole degree of the given polynomial is 1. It is 3. What is the highest exponent? 3. Now it is cubic polynomial. The third one, x square plus x plus 4. So what is the degree? First I am writing the degree identification from the given polynomial. So it is 2, it is 1, it is 0. That 2. It is also quadratic as like the first one. Quadratic polynomial. The fourth one is x minus 1. The fourth one is x minus 1. What is the degree of the terms? The first one is 1 and next one is 0. Degree is 1 here, and 1 degree in the sense linear polynomial. Next one, fifth one, 3p. See what the variable here p. That's what the degree of this one is, only 1. I am not asking you quotient. Quotient means 3. Degree is 1 here. It is also linear. linear polynomial. The last question is model. What is the pi r square? Pi r square. Pi is a real value, constant value here. See, pi r square, r is the variable here. It's the degree is what? 2. Degrees, r we are considering as the variable. The power of the variable is 2 and it's a quadratic. See, in this model we got only the linear, quadratic and cubic. See how to identify from the given polynomial each and every degree of the term. It is degree is 2, it is 1, constant is 0. In the highest degree of the whole polynomial is 2. That's why if degree is 2, quadratic. As like it's 1, 3, degree 3 and it's a cubic. It is 2, 1, 0 degrees and the highest degree is 2 in this particular and quadratic. And x minus 1 means x power is 1, 1, degree is 1 and is linear. And 3p it is also power 1, degree 1 and linear. And pi r square degree is 2 and the quadratic. Now I want to finish the still fifth question also in this exercise. Yes, fifth one. I want to cover this fifth one also. I don't want to write whether the following statements are true or false. Justify the answer. Right? I am writing that fast. Write whether the following statement. Write the following statements are true or false. Justify answer. Justify answer. The first one, I am writing fast. A binomial can have at the most 2 terms. First, let me finish the questions here. Otherwise, one by one. A binomial can have at the most 2 terms. Is it true or false? Actually, binomial it has two terms. That's what is correct. At most 2 terms means it is true. Next question. And the next one is every polynomial. Every polynomial is a binomial. Every polynomial is a binomial. How you can say that? Every polynomial is a binomial. No. One of the type is a binomial. Binomial means it has a polynomial is consisting 2 terms. That is binomial. But every polynomial no only 2 terms. That's what is wrong. It is false statement. Next, third one. A binomial may have degree 3. A binomial may have degree 3. Is it true or false? A binomial may have degree 3. Okay, let me finish. Last. Next, degree of 0 polynomial. Degree of 0 polynomial is 0. Is true or false? Next, fifth one. The degree of x square plus 2xy plus y square is 2. See, is true or false? Sixth one. Pi r square is monomial. Is it true or false? Now I given first 2 questions. I raised that and I given clarity about the given one is true or false, and you have to check these 4 questions in the next session. In the next session, I am going to give the clarity about these questions. You have to check. Once check yourself. A binomial may have degree 3. And what is the degree of 0 polynomial is 0. The degree of x square plus 2x square plus y square is 2. Okay, pi r square is monomial. See, please somewhat confusion you can get, and you have to check each and every question carefully. In the coming next video, I am going to give the clarity about these 4 answers, and you also check carefully, and you can follow the next video, 5th video, then you can get the answer you can check whether it is correct or not. Okay, I hope you got a clarity about exercise 2.1. Still one more question in this exercise, and next class I am going to complete. Okay, thank you for all.